My gosh, I feel that this chair is going to fall down. I fixed it. Yeah, but it's making weird noises. Like it's going to cave in on me. I fixed it. I heard you the first time, Bobby J. Okay, we're on the air. Okay, all right. Welcome back to Pirate Radio Broadcast Football. I am Fast Talking Eddie, Mr. Pete. Today, or tonight, we have another football game. This is regular season, week number 1. That I was about to say the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, don't yell at me. The Cardinals versus the San Francisco 49ers. We got a lot of throwback players, some legends. So let's, Bobby J, stop. I am going to examine who are the players. My gosh, Bobby J. Sorry. Oh, what are we doing? I'm pushing buttons. Stop pushing buttons. My gosh. Let me at least present the details. Can I just do that, please? Yes. All right, thank you. Okay, for the Cardinals, we had the throwback player from the 1960s, 1970s, Roman Gabriel, a superstar. He back then was with the Eagles and the Rams. And we have, yes, Y.A. Tittle. Titleizing, Y.A. Tittle, the legend of the gridiron. The past has made him an icon. Y.A. Tittle. What team did he play with? Stop yelling at me. I'm not yelling, he's a legend and you don't even know what team he was. Aha. Just tell me, what team was he? Don't complicate my night. Alright, Google it. How do you spell that? Y-A Tittle. Just spell it. How do you spell that? T-I-T-I-T-T-L-L-E. Click it. It says here, his name is Burton Abraham Tittle Jr. That's not what I asked. What teams did he play with? The 49ers and the Giants. And the Colts, the Baltimore Colts. Okay. He went to Louisiana State University. Okay, LSU. What more do you want to know, old geezer? Just give me the details. He's 6 feet. Okay. He went to Marshall, Texas High School. All right, that's it. I don't need to know all of that. Well, you asked, and I'm not asking anymore. Let's move it on down the road. Dwayne Thomas played the Dallas Cowboys in the early 1970s. Calvin Hill, another Dallas Cowboy. Tony Dorsett played with the Dallas Cowboys around 1976, I believe. Okay, that's a regular player. Duriel Harris, I believe he was with the Miami Dolphins. Do me the honors and Google Duriel Harris. How do you spell that? D-U-R-R-I-E-E-L Harris. How do you spell that? Here, let me do it for you. Harris. Duriel LaDon Harris. Played with the Miami Dolphins, Cleveland Browns, and the Dallas Cowboys. And he went to the New Mexico State University. Okay. He's a 5'11". Okay. That's all I needed to know. Thank you very much. Now get out of my space. You're crowding me. Golden Richards played with the Dallas Cowboys and Chicago Bears back in the 1970s, 1980s. And these are regular Union players. Tom Mitchell played with the Baltimore Colts and the 49ers in the 1970s. Bobby J, what are you doing? I'm not finished. Russ Francis played with the New England Patriots back in the 1970s, I believe. 1980s. How do you know all this stuff? I remember everything. Pirate radio broadcast football. You know what that is? Yeah, we're doing it. Right. These are the players that we broadcast back then. They're fresh in my thoughts. You live in the past, old geezer. Shut up, you. Jackie Slater played with the Rams. How about him? He's a current player. Rich Cody with the Chicago Bears. Rayfield Wright played with the Dallas Cowboys back in the 1970s. Harvey Martin, Dallas Cowboys. John Matuzak, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. He was also in Goonies. Yes, he was the Goonie. I like Goonies. I don't care. Curly Culp. He's like that Three Stooges. Curly Culp will kick the living crap out of you if you make fun of him. Play with the Houston Oilers. John Dutton played with the Baltimore Colts back in the day. Was he a Dallas Cowboy? I don't know. Leroy Jordan, Dallas Cowboys. Fred Carr, Green Bay Packers. Boy, you must have watched a lot of football. I broadcast. I was a broadcaster. Pirate radio broadcast football. Ed Taylor, New York Jets. Mike Haynes, the Patriots. Neil Colsey, the Chicago Bears. Nate Ramsey played with the Philadelphia Eagles. Lamar Parrish played with the Bengals and the Redskins. Cliff Harris, Dallas Cowboys. Ken Houston, the Houston Oilers and the Redskins. Alright, let's look at the other team. Who are they playing? My gosh, you remember all these names and their teams, but you don't even know who they're playing? Just tell me. 49ers, old geezer. Shut up, you. John Brody with the 49ers back in the day. Drew Bledsoe, Patriots. How do you know that? He's a big fan of mine. Who? Drew Bledsoe. Doesn't even know who you are. Dennis Johnson. Look him up. Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson. Nickname DJ. He was a basketball player. No, he wasn't. Put down NFL. Dennis Johnson. He was a defensive end. Right. How come he's a halfback? He was a linebacker. Make up your mind. I don't know. I'm seeing Dennis Johnson. They made a mistake. He was a defensive tackle, a linebacker. No, he wasn't. He was a halfback. No? Did you spell his name right? Yeah. Dennis Johnson, he was a halfback. Well, that's what I'm telling you. He's 5'7". No, he's 6'3". Well, they got him at 5'7". Oh my gosh, this is confusing. Are you sure you got the right Dennis Johnson? Well, there was a Dennis Johnson defensive end. That's not him. Dennis Johnson linebacker. That's not him. Dennis Johnson 5'7" halfback. That's not him. Well, I'm running out of Dennis Johnsons. What team did he play with? I don't know. It depends on which Dennis Johnson you're talking about. Oh my gosh. Did this guy even play? I'm not sure. Alright. How do you know he was an NFL player? This Dennis Johnson from Mississippi State. 6'3". I don't. This is a complication in my life, Bobby J. I can't broadcast with no details. I need to know my details. Oh my gosh, every time I move in this chair, I feel like it's going to cave in on me. Norm Boulage played with the Dolphins and the Eagles. Rick Kane, Detroit Lions. You're making that up. Then look him up. Rick Kane. He played with the Detroit Lions. I knew it. I knew my memories. Okay, Arnaz Battle. I know he played. Look him up. Arnaz Battle. He played with the Steelers. He was at Notre Dame. Correct. Why'd you ask me? I'm trying to verify. Ken Borrow played with the Houston Oilers. J.K. McKay with the Buccaneers. The original Buccaneers. Al Dixon played with the New York Giants. Dick and Darrell. Oh. Yeah. Do I Google? Google. Dick and Darrell. First thing that goes is the memory. No, the first thing that goes is the private part. Dick and Darrell played Minnesota Vikings. Him? No, I don't know. He played at the University of Minnesota. What team did he play with? Atlanta Falcons. Are you sure? You ever play with the Giants? We're spending way too much time on this. Give me an answer. He played for the Falcons, the Giants, the 1972-75 Green Bay Packers, 1976, 49ers, 1976. Okay, that answers my question. Jim Skaggs played with the Eagles. Buck Buchanan played with the Kansas City Chiefs. Clay Matthews. Wow. Clay Matthews. Monty Jackson with the Rams. Ed Taylor with the Jets. I'm not sure about Jimmy Ward. Okay. Oh gosh, that was time consuming. Alright, let's get on with the game. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be legends and current players. Daryl Harris, the wide receiver. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen him playing football in a long time. I don't even remember him. Trust me. He was exciting to watch back in the day, as he's exciting to be watched currently. That makes no sense. It makes sense to me. Daryl Harris. That's all I need to know. I'm the one broadcasting. You're just a drone tech. Make sure everything is working.
Today, the Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. We're about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point. That place it first opened back in 2014. As you get a look at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of Levi Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. That's set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brian Gunn, and Charles, we have arrived at another new season. A little more pep in my step this morning. I know you do as well. Here we go. Yeah, when you went up here, maybe you were Jake, and you were happy, and you did it perfect time because you were psyched up ahead of this game. As we were at the back of the radio shows, games, just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field. Get a chance to return this one as it's 3 minutes for touchdowns. Here's the first drive now for the Narros. And Charles, the quarterback, their field general.
I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch him practice. The easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
I have a question. What do you think about the new PlayStation 5 system? It's hard to find. But it's going to take us probably a couple of months before we convert from this current system to PlayStation 5. Remember when we first started? You weren't even here. Okay. Do you remember when you first started? It was the Nintendo 64 system. Way back. Man, that was like the ancient days. Yes, it was. Now, can we get back to the game? Are you finished? Yes, sir.
Obviously, Frank was going to the defense, and the defensive guys were coming teasing and joking with it. You could tell they respected the heck out of it, and you were able to get away from that.
Number 26 is the ball carrier.
Okay, let's take a look. I'm going for details here. Right now, for the 49ers, we got John Brody. And the halfback is Norm Bullock, who play with the Eagles and the Dolphins. That's the fullback. And the receivers. How about the tight end? We'll get to the tight end when we get to the tight end.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Coming second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's a
gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
Yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could go down steep. It is play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. He's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 49ers. Couldn't do it. I know when we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get because the players that talk about what the problems are. Good damn defense. In this case, one capitalized. The others, you said, had a chance to go up the field and didn't get it done. The 42 is incoming, 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Ford. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He was covering quite well, and that one's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They take it down. He gets
Spencer's on the 46-yard line.
And then he started there with the aerial attack to pick up the first. And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion. So in the Cardinal territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. First and 10 at the Narro line. You're trying to set anything up. They have the advantage. They know they're in the matchups, and they're just attacking right now. They're going to the air for the opening run. First down. Looking left sideline. It's incomplete.
Intended for Sunday Meadows. Incomplete.
Completion there. That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll give this time to the 10. Looking to find a lane that he can't bring in at the line of scrimmage. Now we've got wrestlers got time out here. That looks like we've got 40 minutes down on the field. Boy, now you want to see him quarter one of the new year. Going back. That's play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now shotgun snappers are left to throw. He's right side. Touchdown, Arizona. When we start down defensively, there was something to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off
They
the
get it in.
field.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
St. Gonzalez finding a 40 extra point.
And the Cardinals will go on
The kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
We will be right back after this station break. Hemorrhoids. What do you know about hemorrhoids? I itch. And we'll find out more.